Hey, this is Clockwork Productions 4 with a how-to video on how to play Bremen March on piano. Keep in mind that I'm using a 64 key keyboard, so if you have an 88 key, make the adjustment. So I'm sure easy enough. And just basically kind of like a disclaimer, but I'm still technically a beginner, so if I hit a wrong note, don't just hey, you heard hit a wrong note in the comments. I don't feel like reading that. So I know all the notes, but I still might accidentally hit one note below and then have to try to keep on going. I want to read none of that, so I'm gonna do what YouTube really needs, is a tutorial video on how to play Bremen March from Zelda's Majora's Mask. You play where you have the, I don't remember the name of the mask, but where you have to have the chickens march around and then you. And now Zelda people are gonna get on to me for that because I didn't remember the name of the mask. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started, I would guess. Basically, the left hand is pretty easy. You start off, and the whole time, and the whole song, all you're doing now is repeating. Whole song, basically, is just repeating that. And I'll, when there's a different part of this, I'll let you know when I get there. So basically, the right hand is the more difficult part of, this, because this is not that difficult. Just hitting this over and over again, it's not that difficult. Pretty easy and just simple as that. So right hand is A, F, A. So you're gonna start. So A, F, A, C, F, E, E, D, D flat, D. And this is also a march, so you want to keep it kind of going fat, kind of keep the good beat going. But whatever beat your thumb sets, your left hand sets, basically. That's basically how it sounds, in the first part. I'm not going no further than that, so start out. So make sure C row note. There's my beginnerness coming through, and I told you about that. That's the very beginning. Simple as that. So just kind of keep it at a fast pace, fast tempo for the band people. So you'll know that. I don't know how many other people know. I don't know about that, but still. So basically, after you get this part down, you kind of, instead of doing up here, you kind of want to drop down one and go. So basically, you just playing this, just one note down altogether. Except right here, you don't do this. You don't do that. You go here, hit A sharp, come back to D, and hit C. So it's, see, there's one I hit two at one time, didn't mean to. That's basically how it's going to sound. Hopefully you can hear it a little bit. How that part, so it's G, E, G, B. So it's taking a little time so I can remember notes. E, D. If I remember correctly, A sharp, C, D, E, C, D, E, G, A. Yeah, A sharp, back to D, C, D, C, you know, just those two notes. So, so basically that's the whole part. So all together, just, what? That's what it says all together with, you know, without the left hand, but still, all together with just the right hand. And there's still a little bit more we have to go over. Fun, right? So, after you get to this part, if you get to that part, it's right back to like you're doing the first part of the right hand. Except right here, you jump up here. Oh yeah, wait a minute before we get to that part. There's one thing I forgot. Right after you do this, right here is when you hold your left finger up about like the same amount you're gonna hold this out, and then you go back to, and you go back to right back to that. That's the only other place, except at the very end, that you hold your left finger out for a second. It's about 2 beats for Bremen. So that's one other place. So now back to where what we're talking about. You go back like you're doing at the beginning with this. Except right here, you jump up to A, G, F, F. Nope, my mistake there. I forgot to this. Come up to A, G, G, F, E, D, E, D, C, B, B, wait, B, A, G, F. That's at the very end. Back to here, basically. Hit that A pretty hard. Just repeat it a few times, make sure you can see. You see your 8th notes, these two are chord notes. All 3. What was that? Then all you do basically is jump back up, come back down. Chord notes right here. Dun, 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 dun. 8th note starts right here. And that's on part and that's the repeat basically. See my mistake there? That's how it sounds with the repeat and all that. My mistake at the very beginning, then I had to start over. So be quiet. Had to start over. So that's basically what it should sound like at the very end. So hope you learned well. And this is Quantum Production doing a how to do video, how to play Bremen March. Because YouTube apparently don't know how to upload this kind of stuff, which made me learn off sheet music. Which I do have the sheet music. If you want the sheet music, come message me and I'll gladly give it to you. And plus, I do play. Wait. I play that down an octave really. This is 8 VA of that top, which means raise it up an octave. Plus, we're playing up here. You're supposed to play, like that high, but personally, I think it sounds better down here. It sounds more march-like. Because it's a Bremen march. You're supposed to, march with it. So basically, if I were to do what it said, it would be. So start here. See, I'm not good up here because I don't practice this up here. would sound like up here. But again, it's just like playing how I'm showing you down here. It's basically playing the same way, except you're up an octave up here. But I think it sounds a lot better with the lower. It sounds more marching like. So that is my how-to video. And hope you enjoyed sheet music I have. Message me if you want.